We're going to go live right now to Queen's Park, where Housing Minister Paul Calandra is speaking.
To tackle Ontario's housing supply crisis. First, in response to advice from the experts who make up the Peel Region Transition Board, we will be proposing to recalibrate the board's mandate through our new legislation to be introduced next year. Our goal in reviewing Peel's local governance structure has always been to provide the highest level of service at the lowest cost to taxpayers. But thanks to the work that has been done by the board over the last few months and in response to municipal feedback, including from regional service providers and first responders, it is clear that full dissolution of Peel is not the best way to achieve this goal. The evidence we have seen is clear. Full dissolution would disrupt critical services and lead to higher taxes for the people of Mississauga, Brampton and Caledon. And while some people might be okay with that, our government clearly is not. That is why we'll be asking the board to shift its focus to how we can improve regional services like policing, paramedics and public health, while also recommending how we can optimize services that will help build more homes, including land use planning, servicing, roads, waste management. This balanced approach will give Peel Region's residents and employees the certainty they deserve, while also providing taxpayers the best value for their money. We're also proposing to revoke or amend a number of ministers' zoning orders as part of a new use it or lose it policy. So in September, I asked my ministry to review past zoning orders approved since 2018 based on how much progress has been made to date on each project. The ministry considered whether substantial progress has been made on the additional downstream approvals needed for project development, as well as how much progress was made addressing water and wastewater servicing within a reasonable time frame. As a result of this review, we're proposing to revoke or amend 8 existing MZOs that are not related to housing. Another 14 housing-related MZOs are now under enhanced monitoring to ensure that they continue to show progress. Now, I've always been clear that if we do not see the results we expect from a minister's zoning order, our government will not hesitate to amend or revoke it. It sends a clear message that when we issue a zoning order to support priorities like housing, long-term care, we expect to see results. We will also be launching consultations on a go-forward framework on how we receive and approve requests for ministers' zoning orders. This new progress will be more open and transparent while maintaining this important tool to cut through red tape and get shovels in the ground sooner. Finally, we are going to be reviewing the impact of the More Homes Built Faster Act when it comes to the development-related charges. We want to strike the right balance to lower costs on the types of homes we need the most, while supporting municipalities as they build housing-enabling infrastructure. We will be consulting with key stakeholders ahead of the next housing bill to develop a definition of attainable housing that will be exempt from development charges under the Act, but that will be limited to modular homes built on surplus government lands. These modular homes will kickstart our government's attainable housing program to help more Ontario families find a home that meets their needs and budgets while limiting the impact on municipal budgets. In addition, our discussions with municipalities will continue. We will be eliminating or terminating, the audits of the 6 municipalities that were started previously. Instead, we will be consulting with municipalities on the impact of the More Homes Built Faster Act and their ability to fund infrastructure, but we want to hear from municipalities on 3 potential changes. The first, the 5-year phase-in of development charge increases, the removal of studies as an eligible capital cost for development charges, and the planning application fee refund framework. At the same time, we are keeping in place the existing development charge exemptions and reductions for nonprofit, affordable, and purpose-built rental homes to continue to incentivize the construction of these much-needed homes. We will continue our historic levels of support to municipalities to help them build infrastructure, including the $1.2 billion Building Faster Fund, the new $200 million Housing Enabling Water System Fund, and our $400 million Community Infrastructure Fund. As we do, we also need the federal government to be a willing and able partner in supporting our province's growth and investing in our infrastructure. The measures I'm announcing today strike the right balance as we work to build 1.5 million homes. They show respect for taxpayers, respond to municipal concerns, and reflect the need to cut red tape, reduce duplication, and keep costs down to get shovels in the ground. They also lay the framework for the next Housing Supply Action Plan, which will be launched next year, and will continue our ambitious work to build more homes for families, homes that they need and deserve.